that kind of stuff. I need to trim my dog's toenails and also dethatch him. Would it be possible to do some of the work while streaming? Yeah. So that's a really good question and a very valid one, and I appreciate it. I have started to experiment with doing backlog busting stuff on stream. Mostly, to start with, on Patreon, because people are a lot more, dare I say, forgiving and understanding there. But for instance, I have been taking apart some sets, and I think I did a little bit of it live last week here also, taking some sets apart, which is just some backlog busting work that isn't traditional content creation. I would like to be able to do things like city cleanup. This looks all wrong, but I'm just not comfortable with that yet, because frankly, because of clipping culture and creepy people I've had to deal with in the past. I'm not interested in showing all of myself head to toe, 360 degrees, unedited, sometimes not knowing, okay, what exact angle am I showing now? That kind of physicality stuff that I'm just not comfortable with because of how awful the internet can sometimes be. To be frank. Trim dog nails, same strategy as cutting sprue kits. It is not. Artist forgiving, unsubbing, blocking everyone. Last week's Friday stream, when I did like 5 things, was one of your favorites. Right on. Thank you. I definitely want to bring more variety to my streams. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to really get into that this year, but next year, that's going to be something that I definitely seek. I don't know if I'm doing this right at all. It looks right, but it doesn't feel entirely comfortable. I think it's fitting in just right. This is a just chatting stream. I mean, technically, that is the category we're in. Maybe it's late enough in the day for me to change that. Let's see. Sad it needs to be a consideration, but it makes sense, yeah. I mean, just when you look at the top. So when I make a clip, any kind of clip, for a redeem or something, and then I go to download it, the downloading service will always show you clips that have been submitted to that service most recently, the most, hot clips that are trending right now, and all of them are anatomical stuff. Almost all of them are anatomical stuff. Usually with women, of course, but still, just the fact that body parts are what people are most interested in clipping just makes me very uncomfortable. Chore backlog streaming a thing? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not worried about that so much. I believe that, true Sassa, but it only takes one embarrassing video clip of reality to really screw things up a lot for a long time. I just don't want to have to, I don't want to have to worry about that possibility. Can turn off clipping. You can turn off clipping, but people can still screen record. They can go back. They can record on unclippable channels. Creeps gon' creep. Truth. Art, good night. Thanks for hanging out. Take care. Yeah, comfort is important. Comfort matters. Personal confidence and ability to operate. I mean, as it is, the reason that I'm able to stream today at all, when 3 years ago I was committed to never streaming ever, is that I've got enough security cameras. I've no matter where I am, I have when I'm streaming, I have them all up and visible to me, and I have a gun literally at my side. That is the only reason that I have enough confidence and comfort to stream. If I didn't have those things, I would not be live streaming. You know, you gotta have the comfort that you need based on your experiences in life. Because I definitely don't want streaming to be a stressful thing, ever. If it gets to the point where I don't feel comfortable streaming, I will stop. I will simply stop. Do YouTube in a minuscule sense and can't even allow comments unless you filter them? Yes, talking like 8 comments because the garbage are so prevalent. Yes. Personal security, some folks overlook that. Yeah. Especially when it's not just me in this house. But yeah, the amount of stuff that, if you look just a little bit, the amount of horror stories, quantity of horror stories you can find out about people who do even just a little bit of TikTok stuff. And I've had a full-on stalker before myself. I've had that experience. Thankfully, the person did not live too close to me. But still, it was a full multi-year bit of horror, and I learned a lot from that experience, and the frequency with which those experiences occur, the number of times that we've gotten close to having to deal with that right here in the brick building community is just a little bit